A lot of times when RVs come from the factory, they will have a configuration that is just like this, right next to an air conditioner or a vent with a big housing on it, something that casts a large shadow. Anytime you shade a panel, you will dramatically reduce the amount of performance you're getting out of that panel. So it's imperative when you place your panels that you place them far enough away from any shade sources that you're not getting any of the shading on the cells. Covering even 2 or 3 of these square portions here will dramatically reduce it to the point of maybe 80 or 90% reduced output. So stay away from shading items. So the configuration that you're going to wire your panels in is extremely important when you're spanning this much of the roof and you're getting close to a few different shading items like we have here. So just like we talked about individual panels and getting the shade that's on the panels here, we obviously don't want that on a single panel because that takes away all of the power because that's the only panel. So what that means is the 3 series panels, with one getting shaded like this, it actually knocks out the same amount of power that it knocks out on the one panel, it's going to knock out on the other 2 because they're wired in series. That shading one affects the others the exact same way. You want to reduce that as much as possible by putting them all in a line so that when shading does happen, because on an RV roof, it's almost inevitable that you're going to get shading. But when it does happen, you don't want it from multiple angles. If you're parked in a certain direction and the sun comes up and shades this panel in the morning, this panel in the afternoon, you lost production for the entire day. If you're going to lose production, make sure it's only on one side of an object. So if you were going to have this, I would take this panel and swap it around and put it over here in line. When the sun comes up in the morning, we're going to get some shading from this AC unit onto the one panel. But as soon as it comes up high enough, we're going to clear this panel and it's going to unlock the power from the entire section of that array.